This dog thinks he's a cat because he was raised by his cat siblings.
I was sitting on the couch one day and I look over, he would just sit there and he would just knead and was so content kneading on that blanket. We have cat trees and toys in our living room and he would run over to them and start climbing on the scratching post next to my other cat, which was hilarious to see. And then all of these things just started connecting and I was like, oh my gosh, this dog thinks he's a cat.
Osito came to the shelter when he was barely a few days old, after being abandoned with his 5 siblings. Unfortunately, he was the only one to survive.
Its eyes weren't open, its ears were closed. It looked like a little teddy bear, which is actually how he got his name, Osito. I love fostering neonatal animals. They have to be fed every few hours. So as soon as I saw him, I knew I wanted to take him home.
As he progressed under Haley's care, her cats started taking an interest to Osito.
My cats, they are good with fosters. They allow them, they're not upset when I bring new fosters home, but they don't always necessarily like them. But Osito was so tiny that he really couldn't keep up with my dogs. But my cats, on the other hand, were perfect for him. They would hop into his playpen. They would hang out near him. They could play, they could cuddle, but it was just like this perfect match of energy. With Osito, they just didn't mind him. They liked having him around and they just got along from the start.
Little by little, Haley noticed the cat-like things Osito would do, like playful pouncing or kneading on his blanket, even playing with cat toys.
As time went on, he just started to do all of these other things like them. Big one was definitely making biscuits on his bed. He would just sit there and he would just knead and just was so content kneading on that blanket. He would pounce around the living room with the cats. He would even try and swat them when they were playing, just like the cats do together. If I was trying to play with a string toy with my cats, he's running over, just joining right in with that.
Haley was looking for the right home for Osito, and then someone absolutely perfect came along.
So when he came home, he fit right in with everybody. Of course, the cats took a couple days to see who this big dog was, but he still loves his little cat laser. He plays with the cats with that, and he has his cat toys too. When you pet him, that special spot like underneath his neck, he kind of like nibbles a little bit and like he just kind of kneads on your leg, like if you got the good spot, or he starts doing like little nibbles on the side of your face. Cute watching him grow up.
I think he really showed me that even the tiniest of animals with the saddest of stories can really just have these amazing outcomes if you're just willing to put in a little bit of extra work for them. And it really just shows people how amazing it can be to rescue animals and to help by fostering and getting them into a home where they have that chance to just thrive and become amazing pets for people.
Subscribe if you love dogs as much as I do. Turn on notifications for more awesome stories like this, and hit that like button if you want me to keep telling these stories. Oh, and I put a link down in the description below for a story I know you'll love.